Hi everybody, it's Linda from Linda Takes It Back, and today I would like to share some of my favorites with you. I have some food favorites and some makeup beauty favorites and just some products that I think are fantastic and I wind up using them all the time. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so today I'm going to start with some food favorites. And I mentioned this before in another video that I love tea and I love vanilla tea. I had a whole saga with vanilla tea, how I loved Twinings vanilla and they stopped carrying it in the United States. And then I loved the Mighty Leaf Madagascar vanilla bean, and they changed it to vanilla bean, and then I think they got bought out by Peet's Coffee, and I had to buy it on eBay for a while, and then it's just, you can't find it now. But I found a new favorite, and it's not that expensive, because Mighty Leaf was pretty expensive. Okay, so this is the Tazo Vanilla Bean Macaron, and it's really good. Like at first, it seemed like a strange flavor to me, and then it grew on me, and now I love it. So I get it at Target. They have sales pretty often, 2 for $6. So $3 each, and I stock up on it, and I have it every morning. And sometimes, because I'm so cold all the time now, I have it a couple times a day. So the other thing that goes with that is, what do I do now that I'm not having sugar? And I've tried so many different artificial sweeteners, and none of them really tasted good with my tea, and I just thought I don't want to even have it because it wasn't good without sugar. And when I had a little bit of sugar, I was always adding more. So I finally found something. It is the Torani Vanilla Bean, no sugar added syrup. I had tried the skinny syrups and they just had a weird taste to me, and I'm very sensitive to artificial sweeteners and none of them taste good to me, but this one really like accentuates the flavor of the tea, and it's great. So the kicker though is that the skinny syrups are like $3.99 at Marshall's or HomeGoods, and this is $5.99. But I'm collecting all the vanilla beans at all Marshall's and all the HomeGoods I run at, so I don't care. I really don't. As long as I get to have my tea, I'm happy again. Okay, so favorite number 3 is the Lenny and Larry's Crunchy Cookies. The chocolate chip and the cinnamon sugar. They're really great. They have a good flavor. You get crunch. So let's look at the stats on the back. They are 160 calories, they are 14 carbs and 4 fiber, so that would be 10 net carbs, and total sugars 8 grams. So it's not great on the sugars, but honestly, if you're gonna have like a splurge on a cookie, you know, these are great. You get a decent amount of them. And again, with the chocolate chips, I think I mentioned in a previous video where I reviewed keto cookies, how there was like 1 chip in one and 4 in another. They're not real consistent with that, but it does taste like a chocolate chip cookie, and it is pretty good. And I love the cinnamon sugar. That might be my favorite one, actually. Where I got these was my Wegmans supermarket had a better price than any online price. They were $1.50 each, and I scooped them up if you have a Wegmans around you. If you don't, I just found them on the Vitamin Shop website. I think it was $17.99, and they were having a big sale where you got 20% off $100, and I bought a bunch of things. And then I also went through Ebates Rakuten, so I got an extra 9% on that, so it saved a bunch of money, and I just bought 2 whole boxes of 10. Okay, so another food item that I use all the time, and I order it online, is the Pork King Good pork rind breadcrumbs. And not breadcrumbs, just pork rind crumbs, because they're not bread. Like breadcrumbs. So I know you could buy pork rinds and you could put them in your food processor and make them into crumbs, but am I going to do that? Not likely. And it's a little harder for me to find pork rinds in our area around here in the Northeast area of the country. So what I do is I take some of these and I'll mix it with some Parmesan and make a nice, oh, and I put tons of flavor in it, tons of seasoning. So I have an onion and garlic powder, and I have some sea salt, and I add a lot to it to give it a lot of flavor. I use this a lot. I use it, I make a chicken Parmesan that my husband loves, and now that I have an air fryer, I fry it in the air fryer, and then I bake it again after that when I put the sauce and the cheese on top. But it's great. I mean, it's not cheap. It's probably like $12, $13 for this, but it's a staple. This is my second one, so I liked it, and I ordered it again. Next, okay, I have a makeup thing. This is a new thing, and my niece, she's like 28, 29. That's why I always love my niece. She's grown up. She's an adult. I saw her at our family holiday party, and then she came to visit, and we did a soup day together, and we were like, my daughters and I were like, look at your eyelashes. They look so long. Are they real? And she's like, yeah, don't embarrass me. And so I asked her what she used, because my eyelashes used to be really thick when I was a kid, and they've thinned out a lot. So she uses Honest Beauty. It's about $15. I saw it at Target, and it's online at Amazon, and I'll put the link below. So the cool thing about this is that it's a primer on one side. So you put the primer on and you let it dry for about 30 seconds, and then you put the mascara on, and it just helps everything stick to it, and it really does look great. So I did use it today, and I don't know, I don't have a lot of lashes, so this is big for me, but it's really cool, and I like it, and it's not itchy or anything like that. Okay, so I have another makeup beauty thing. I have trouble when I'm putting my concealer on, like I don't want to pull the area here because it gets more wrinkles, and I'm getting older and don't want to talk about it, and I just have a hard time getting a big sponge into this area. So I've been on the lookout for tiny beauty sponges. I think I've seen Tati Westbrook have them, and I'm like, where did she get them? And I found them online, and I took a couple out. So this is Real Techniques 4 Miracle Complexion Sponges, and I'll put the link below, but I'm sure you can find them other places. But I've been using it this past week, and they are great because you can really get in here and all under your eye without pulling the area, and it's been terrific. So if you're on the look for them too, on the hunt for them too, I'll put the link below. Okay, so when I first started watching the VSG YouTube videos, several people mentioned how uncomfortable they felt at restaurants, and they weren't sure how to deal with the fact that they were going to eat only a small portion of their meal, and that the waiters would come up to them sometimes and go, is everything okay? Are you sure? And kind of give you a hard time about it, and you're embarrassed, and you don't want to say that you had bariatric surgery. It just was becoming like a whole thing. So this is one of the first things that I bought right after the surgery. Okay, let me show you. It is this cool little lunch bag. So my goal was to find something that looked like a purse that I could bring in that was like kind of stylish. I didn't want it to look like the lunch bag that you bring to work. Something with flowers on it or a bright color. I wanted it to look kind of stylish so that nobody would notice that it wasn't a purse. And also, it has this like nice pocket in the front that you could actually put your wallet and a few other items in. You can get your phone and your wallet in. So if you didn't want to bring your purse and you just wanted to bring this, you could. It's pretty big. They have several different sizes of this. So anyway, so here's what I do. Especially in the summer, I bring it to a restaurant, and you have a couple of containers inside already. Oh, my light's flashing. I don't know why. Anyway, I put freezer packs and I put the containers inside, and they bring me my meal. And before the waiter even comes back to check on how things are going, I portion out my meal and I put it in the bag. I just box it up and put it within the freezer pack, and they don't know. They don't know. They think I've eaten that much already. They can't believe it. I just wolfed it down. And then I don't have to have the awkward conversation. And then I remember to bring it home. And it's fresh when it gets home and it goes right into the refrigerator. So it's been like a lifesaver. It's been terrific. Sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you guys too, my mom just brings me stuff. She brings me stuff she bought and she realized she doesn't want. And she just likes to bring me stuff. And one day, this is way before my surgery, she showed up with this heated throw. And I've had like a heating pad, you know, for when you have cramps or your back hurts or whatever. And I think I've had the same one for like 20 years. But she brought me this heated throw and it looked really nice. So after the surgery, I might have even brought it to the hospital with me. I'm not sure if I brought the heating pad or this. But I started getting cold. You know, everyone's talking about how freaking cold you get. At night, I get rolling goosebumps. They just like start all over my body and I could be under a blanket. It doesn't matter. I'm just getting goosebumps all over. And I've looked to say, is it just in my head? Am I feeling like I have the chills or do I actually have goosebumps? I actually have goosebumps. So I don't know what it's about, but maybe it's fat burning, maybe my metabolism is adjusting to the surgery, whatever it is, it's really annoying and I'm freezing cold and it'll go away after a while. But this throw, okay. It's, I don't even know, like a 2.5 feet wide by about 5. But the thing on low is like the surface of the sun. It's amazing. It's so warm. And I will bring it to bed too and put it like right when I get into bed. So I'll turn it off before I fall asleep. But it warms my feet because I can never get my feet warm. And I kind of just lay it like this and just lay there for a while. And then I'll turn it off. But it just juices me up and gives me a little burst of heat that I need to fall asleep. It's been great. I use it all the time. It's amazing. So I do highly recommend it. Or any kind of throw, even a heated blanket. But the throw is kind of nice because you can take it all over. You could be working at your desk and have it on. You could be on the couch and, you know, except my 2 daughters want to get under it too. And I'm like, no way. Okay, so I'm down to my last item. Sorry if this is taking too long, but I've had a lot of stuff I've been saving up and I wanted to share with you, and I just haven't had a chance to do a favorites video. And I know I talked in an early video that I did about what I was going to do for clothes. Like for instance, I have this in about 4 different colors. So you may have seen it before and you'll probably see it again. And I bought it at Kohl's in different sizes. You know, I've been staying in the same size for a little while now, but I have a bunch of stuff in the next lower size and hopefully I'll get to wear it before the winter is over. Anyway, so my struggle has been with pants because jeans, like you buy them, they're like $30 and then you size out of them really quickly. I have tried maybe like 5 or 6 different kinds of jeans and they just don't fit great, or they're super loose or super tight. And I'm feeling like I just need something to get me through. I do work from home. I'm you know, finishing up my business. So I'm working at the computer and I pick up my kids from school. So I need something that's decent looking, but I don't have to be dressy or anything like that. I have a few essentials in my closet that's like 1 dressy pair of pants, 2 nice tops, like that kind of thing, just in case a special occasion was going to come up. But the rest of the time is going to be these pants. Right now, I'm not wearing them because I just had my gallbladder surgery, so I'm still a little swollen there, and they're a little snug at the top, which is something I really like about them. So these are from Walmart, and they are called Athletic Works, and they are a bootcut yoga pant. So they're nice and snug up top, which I really like. It's just a little bit of compression, and then a nice loose boot cut at the bottom. And I can't rave about these enough. The price range is usually from $10.96, I've seen it at its lowest, to about $14.96. I got a special deal when I bought 2 together. There was like a 2-pack for like $21 or something. And also I use the Ebates Rakuten site. So over the holidays, they had 10% on clothing. So I bought a bunch because I tried them and I loved them, and I bought like 4 more to get me through to spring. And honestly, I just wear them all the time because they're super comfy. I like how they look. They're a little long on me, but I don't care, really. I can wear them to my yoga class too. But I highly recommend them. They've just really worked out great. I really don't care if they last for 10 years. I'm just gonna need them for maybe 3 to 6 months. So it's perfect right now. And the price is perfect to buy enough to get me through a whole week. I have tried a couple other versions of the Athletic Works pants, and for some reason, none of them are good. I tried the straight leg pant. It didn't say yoga pant. It just said straight leg pant, and the fit up top was terrible. I just kept ordering different ones. I had a drawstring one that was very comfortable, but it shrunk really short, and now I can't wear it. So for now, the only one that really has the awesome fit is the Yoga Bootcut Athletic Works. So I hope you enjoyed my favorites video. If you see anything you like, the links are below. And I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.